Heads up! Got a visitor!
Hey, I heard you were coming to Arnika. I'm Myles, a local businessman here. I wanted to be the first to welcome you. Of course, there's not a lot of competition for that. Most of the locals cleared out when the Dark Savant arrived. He and his troopers have terrorized this place, but hey, it's made my business easier, no one being home and all. Speaking of business, I got a line on a little rescue for profit mission and could use some help. You look perfect for the job. You up for it? Perfect. Like I said, these troopers have done a number on Arnika. I just saw them kidnap someone. Good-looking woman, too. Not that I wouldn't rescue an ugly woman if there were money in it. I'm not biased. Anyway, these troopers took her over by the crash site. From there, I lost track. I figure she must be somewhere nearby. I would have rescued her myself, but there's not enough of me to go around that many troopers. The crash site's straight north of here. When you're ready to go, we'll go together. Of course, you probably have some questions first. I'm good, thanks. I ignore 'em. I'll be honest with you, Arnika's a mess right now. Then again, you picked a heck of a time to visit. A year ago, beautiful city with wonderful people. Then the Dark Savant arrived and wrecked the place. Still, I can give you a few recommendations. If you want to know what's happening on a streetlight level, there's Helly's, a great bar. You can get a room there, too. There's a couple of shops that are still open, and the bank, of course. Oh, and the temple, if you go in for that sort of thing. That's something you really should ask Braffit about. He's sort of the Haggardi spiritual leader, you might say. In normal people terms, that just means he's lived long enough to know most everything that's worth knowing. I'm sure it's worth a little something, too. Finder's fee, you understand. Ask Braffit about it. He's really your man for religious matters. You might say he's the worst thing that ever happened to Arnika. I mean, he comes out of nowhere, creates this giant tower in the middle of town, and then sends these troopers to ransack what's left, and that's not all. Here, we used to get all kinds of visitors, you know? Now he's shooting ships right out of the sky like it's a shooting gallery or something. Tell you what, Lord Braffit probably knows a lot more than me, and he's right in town here. The Haggardi. You've got one right in front of you. One of the remaining ones, that is. Dark Savant scared off most of us. Practically legend around here. He stole the Destine Dominus right out of the monastery. Guy's a master. Now that would be a prize catch. Of course, you'll never find it. It was stolen a long, long time ago, and if I haven't found it, no one will. I'm sure it's worth a little something, too. Now there's an interesting case for you. Outsiders just like you, except smarter. And taller, and, well, perhaps in a bit better shape. They've moved right into a building here in Arnika, vacancy rates being what they are. Not letting anyone in, either. Believe me, I tried. Sure, I could ask around. I was trying to place them as either vegetable, animal, or mineral, and I just can't do it. I'm sure it's worth a little something, too. The Trini? Nice enough, long as you don't mind them being small, furry, and kind of stupid. Funny you bring them up, though. Rumor has it that they're looking for a little help over Trinton Way. Seems they got some kind of infestation. Not really my line of work, but I thought I'd give you the heads up. I don't know a lot about them myself, other than they've moved into Mount Gygus. I'm sure it's worth a little something to you. Trenton, huh? It's not too far from Arnika. Real problem is that those little buggers, Trini, they're called, take anything that's not nailed down. You go there. I suggest you keep a close eye on your stuff. Look me up regular. I can always use some help here and there.
See ya, friend.
Do you know this place, huh? Do you? It's Arnika, where the Higardi live. Something happened here, though, and now not so many people are around. Maybe we can kind of snoop in their houses, huh? That would be kind of fun.
Well, operatives call this city Arnika. I ain't never been here myself, but of course I overhear plenty. Now I know two things about this place. One, the Mooks set themselves up a shop here. Two, Doc Savant's got himself some kind of presence too.